Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its practical application to our lives. Our question comes from Susan today and it is about weight loss. She says, why do I eat things that I know are not good for me and I will put on more weight because of eating them, whereas what I want to do is to lose weight, and I have been trying to lose weight for over 3 years. Well, Susan, first of all, I want you to know that this is an absolutely amazing question. Thank you for bringing it to us for discussion. Secondly, I want you to know that you're not alone. A lot of people who are focused on losing weight are confronted with the same problem as yourself. So let's sort it out. Let's talk about it and sort out the law of attraction reasons for why this happens. Okay. It boils down to beliefs. You have two types of beliefs going on inside you. You have beliefs about the foods that you're going to eat, and you have beliefs about weight loss and what you need to do for weight loss. And these two sets of beliefs, they don't agree with each other. And you get caught in the middle. So when you get caught in the middle, the thing that prevails is momentum. That's a summary. Now let's get into the details. So when I say that you have two sets of beliefs, you have a set of beliefs about what is good for you and what is bad for you. You've put food into these categories: foods that are good for me and foods that are bad for me. But when you categorize foods in that manner, that's just based on a belief system, because there isn't anything that is bad for you per se, because your body has the capacity to handle it. Your body is a chemical factory, and whatever you put in it, your body knows how to deal with it. But if you start thinking that something is bad for you, now, even though your body knows how to deal with it, but it's not going to be able to deal with it because you've labeled it as being bad. And this is really, really important. Think about it. All of the placebo effect that is so discussed in medical science, where people take a placebo, a sugar pill, or just something, a capsule that has literally nothing in it, but they are told that they're getting a medicine, start having the symptoms of being cured by the medicine, even though they didn't actually get the medicine. That's the power of belief, because they believe that taking that capsule is good for them, therefore it's good for them. Think about all the foods that you have labeled as being bad for you. And think about all the people who eat those foods and remain completely healthy, do not put on weight. It's because their belief system about the capacity of their body to metabolize those foods is different from your belief system. That's all. Recognize that and start shifting your beliefs about food. When you look at a cookie, don't say that is bad for me. Instead, start believing and saying to yourself, my body knows what to do with this. But if you feel bad inside, then that means you still don't believe that your body knows what to do with it. Then stay away from the cookie. Don't eat things that you think are bad for you. And I know that your question is, why do I eat things that I know are not good for me? Well, it's because there are two reasons. One is momentum, which means habit. You habitually eat those things because, why? Because you have told yourself, again, it's a belief, and that belief is, I really like these things, and not eating them will make me unhappy. So you have attached your happiness on being able to eat things that are not good for you. So when you see that cookie and you've told yourself that your happiness, your being complete, your self-worth depends on being able to eat the cookie, and it's a habit because you've been doing it for so long, now you can't help yourself, because telling yourself that you're not worthy of having the cookie is way worse than eating something that you know is bad for you. So this hurts your self-worth more than this other thing. So then you go ahead and you eat the cookie. You've got to connect your joy and your happiness to something different than the ability to eat the cookie. Because you have to understand that the cookie does not give you joy. You are the one who has decided that there's joy in eating the cookie. And you can make a different decision from that decision. Start telling yourself that losing weight is going to give me more joy than eating the cookie. And because I believe that the cookie is bad for me, I'm not going to eat it. And I'm using the example of a cookie because that's one that I come across a lot. Cookie and ice cream are the two things, and potato chips, that I come across again and again and again when I'm coaching people about weight loss. So you've got to reclassify happiness. You've got to reclassify soothing yourself. Why do I eat chocolate ice cream? Because it makes me feel better about myself. Well, you've got to reclassify feeling better about yourself and attach that to not eating the chocolate ice cream. That's the number one thing that people do who are successful in losing weight and keeping it off. They reassess and create new beliefs and new connections with food substances. And they tell themselves that accomplishing the weight loss is going to be a better outcome than eating the cookie today. Because you know what happens when you eat something that you think is bad for you, you don't feel good about it the next day. And one of the ways to prevent yourself from eating the cookie or anything else that you think is bad for you is to ask yourself the question, how am I going to feel about this decision tomorrow morning? Am I going to regret that I ate this? And if the answer is yes, you're going to regret eating this, then don't eat it. And I'll be the first one to admit to you that it takes these layers that we've put on ourselves, these layers of weight that we've put on ourselves are representative of emotional baggage that we are carrying. And weight loss goes deeper than just food and your beliefs about food, because it has to do with the emotional baggage that you've put on. So while we reclassify our relationship with food, we also have to work on the layers of emotional baggage that we are carrying with ourselves, and that involves a lot of forgiveness work. Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for other people, because that forgiveness is what helps to bring you high on the emotional scale to a place of unconditional love towards yourself and other people. And when you're able to maintain that high place on the emotional scale, that place of unconditional love, now your work on your weight loss with food substances and changing your beliefs about food and your body will be faster in giving you the results that you're looking for. So all of this is what I teach in the program Drop It, which is a law of attraction based program for weight loss. And if you're interested in attending that class. I will be offering that class again in a couple of months. So just send me a message so that I can put you on the mailing list for when that opens up. In the meantime, honor your beliefs. Do not go and do things that oppose your beliefs without first changing the belief. So if you're going to eat that cookie, first reclassify it as good food before you eat it. All right. All right, folks, I hope that this is helpful, and I hope, Susan, that it helps you. Questions are always welcome. So if you have a question about the law of attraction, how it works, and how to use it specifically for things in your life, send me a message through my website, zeemahoon.com. And if you want to explore my online courses, programs, and coaching offers, you can find that information on my website as well. Before you leave, remember to click on that notification bell so that I can invite you back to my channel. And do leave me a comment to let me know if this was helpful. Bye for now.